much more than that.
Header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Stojkovic conjures time and space where few can. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And he's there to belt it away. Vermin given the lift of his goal. And it's Lopez. Zanetti. So we've reached the hour mark. Some really good ball movement. Shot a goal! Oh, good finish! And this is getting better and better. That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And he shoots! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Cucurella. He is through here. It's a promising position. Stojkovic. Rooney, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Cucurella. He's got away. Cucurella showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's burst through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Big chance! And that's a good finish. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. It's a good-looking delivery, and he's there to belt it away. Tries to pass it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Eto. Eto! Goal! Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Santiago are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It's Rooney! He's done very well to get to that.
Rooney actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. This looks promising. But he's cut it out. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Ronaldinho can see things others simply cannot. He's found a way past. Ronaldinho. Stojkovic. Rooney, good strong midfield running here. Chance for a shot! And no mistake. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Santiago are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And the ball's come loose here. Rijkaard. And Stojkovic. Rijkaard. Soma is the type of player who always likes... He'll try from distance! Same again, same outcome.
Santiago really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Pelé. Xavi Alonso. Looking to play him in. Bergkamp! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Decent chance! They want to be quick to recover this. That's the end of the first 45. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent... Marvellous goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Madrid leading now. Driving, can he finish? And yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So again, we have parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind.
It's Eto'o! And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's clever. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bergkamp. Pele. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Pele has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that's fabulous. Eto'o touches it back. Ronaldinho! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. 75 minutes played. Stojkovic going face-to-face with his great rival. Played out wide. And it's Stojkovic. And a chance! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Substitution in progress. Substitution on the field, number 11.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Cristiano Ronaldo, number 19. Rooney, number 18.
Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Number 17.
Again, with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Number 14.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Tries a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, they've done the hard part. Now it's Salah! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And a header! And with that, the end. So the winner's bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course.
Aguero! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He leaps for it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And this is Aguero. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Pele! And he's stuck it away. And they're threatening to fly away here. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in it.
Rooney! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Santiago are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Pele. Rijkaard. And Stojkovic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Aguero. Benatia did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Stojkovic could move up a gear here. He's found a way through. And he's had it nicked away. Threads one in. And this is Pele. And he is deftly away. Can he finish? Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Stojkovic. Timber. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Stojkovic.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution.
Away we go again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve...
He's going for goal! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Good ball, good take. Oh, that's a very shot at goal! And now they can spring out of defence. Fermin. Now there's a fine ball. Tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Serginho, he's picked his way through. Serginho's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Hazard, oh, well played, well played. Drills one in. Rijkaard.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want...
Goes for a shot! And he should have made it four.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitutions taking place.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Benatia. And Donadoni. Kimmich. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Mohamed. It's Salah! And that's off target.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Pele with 2 goals already to his name. Tries to pass it through. Hazard receives it in a wide... Hazard! Great football, shot and save.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Salah. And he skips past his man. It's Salah! And there's a goal. They're back within reach. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Mohamed Salah! Mohamed Salah!
Well, they're really trying hard to change the complexion of this game, and surely it's only a matter of time before they can grab a goal. They're absolutely pounding away to get it. It's superb effort.
Picked out brilliantly. Timber defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, well played. Fermin plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, good take in a good area. Here comes he's rising! Well taken goal. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist?
Number 9.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely... He's having a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, that's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that?
He's having a hit!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Donatoni. And here's Rooney. Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rooney really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Donatoni. Cristiano Ronaldo. Maldini eases him off the ball. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Tries to pass it through. Modric. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nicely spread. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Penang clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
De Bruyne. Oh, no joy this time. Mbappe! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
It's Rooney! And that's a tidy finish. And they get themselves in front. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Roberto Carlos. Played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Knocks it into space. It's a goal kick. And it's half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quick.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And there's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Messi just eases him off the ball. Donatoni plays a sharp little ball here. Crunching tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Santiago really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
And it's Rooney. Maldini makes the interception.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
De Bruyne makes a dash for it. Oh, that's well spotted. Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now that looks a decent ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Van Bommel. Modric. Donatoni. Zanetti. Modric. Chance here to counter. Mbappe. Oh, this is a very good run. And it's De Bruyne. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Goes for goal! Oh, what has happened here? De Bruyne is the guilty party there. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution on the field, number 19.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now it's Stojkovic. Timber threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Takes a shot!
Number 16.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Batistuta!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Schlotterbeck. Can he spark a counter here? And he's managed to get free. Mbappe! And that's it. They will have to shake on that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rui Costa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Defending of the desperate variety. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And now they can spring out of defence. Kimmich. Donatoni. And it's Kimmich. And here's Isak. Cristiano Ronaldo touches it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. McAllister. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neither side yet able to find the net. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Donatoni. It's Kimmich. Donatoni. And it's Zanetti. Donatoni. Rooney! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cross to the back post. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Now it's Kimmich. Now this tries a shot! Desai can clear it away. And it's Timber. Look at the space here. Rui Costa. And Silvestre. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Zanetti. Rooney. Kimmich is always looking to break lines. Can he finish? Rui Costa. Desai.
Liverpool definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Zanetti. Donatoni. Rijkaard. Donatoni. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And Donatoni. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So, both teams still... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Kimmich. And this is Ronaldo. Varane with the clearance.
Isak really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Timber. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Benatia did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Silvestre. Looking for the run. Kimmich being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, they've got to deny him time.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, who's going to be first to this? Swings it across. Oh, that was vital. Rui Costa. McAllister. Silvestre. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And that could well be the winner!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into it.
It's Salah! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Mohamed Salah, decent chance! So close to drawing level.
Mohamed Salah absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
McAllister.
Santiago really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Spread to the right. Cristiano Ronaldo.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's had it taken off him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That looks a good ball through. Luis Suarez. Oh, important interception. And that is it. A real high-octane conclusion. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. He's going for goal! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Throw in. De Paul. Isaac. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cristiano Ronaldo. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Olise. And it's Gerrard. Eintracht Frankfurt are a team known for their direct brand of football, so Jim, what are we looking for here?
Well, I think it depends on a couple of things, Peter. Firstly, you know, whether they have a quality...
Real chance! It's there! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Rooney. Is there any support? He might not need it. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, it's come loose. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Raul, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Kimmich, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rui Costa, he is through here. And it's Gattuso. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Now it's Isak. And here's Raul.
Added time.
That's a delicate pass. Towering header! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's there to clear it. Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
So it has been pretty frantic here, everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
That's good running with the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Still just a single goal between the sides. Plays the return pass. Kimmich being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
The ball has bounced loose now. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Olise. Raul. Benatia gets it away. Gerrard!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Gerrard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Now it's Raul. Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Rooney. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Benatia. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. For De Paul. Kimmich. And it's Benatia. I think we're just about done here. For De Paul. Kimmich. Diouf. Olise. Olise is onto this.
Substitution in progress.
And a header! And it's hit the woodwork and out! That's at the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Howson getting this one clear. Shapes to shoot! It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Rooney. And it's Gerrard. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Yeah, winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Good ball, good take. Still goalless at the moment. Batistuta, and they can counter here, looking to play him in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation.
Towering header! It's there! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have... Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Ronaldo. O'Reilly is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Neymar, played out wide. Looking here to chip. Getting up there! And that's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Tottenham restore parity. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Timber. Danny Olmo. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Batistuta. De Paul is always looking to break lines. Cristiano Ronaldo. Gerrard. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the referee has blown for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Out towards the flank. And that's been... Oh, shooting chance! Superb goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Tottenham have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And this is Gerrard. Raul. And that is exemplary defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Tries to play it through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Gerrard. Kimmich. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're good.
There could be trouble here, and he's lost his man here. Takes a shot! It's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
A horrible blip, a moment they could well have done without.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Owen gets it away. Oh, good spread. It's a promising position. He's having a shot! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Ah, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect.
There's the shot!
Substitution.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Chance! And no mistake. And just like that, he hits 50. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So again, we have parity.
You've got to come... Oh,
Real chance! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
that's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
6 added minutes has
Tottenham
been indicated.
look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this.
Neymar! And he's really put himself on the line here. And it's been taken short. Tries the cross. Roll, charging forward, the ball at his feet. Can he get on the end of this? And that is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.